Okay, to progress, you jump down here.
Okay. You just really want to get off on that conversation. Okay, let me catch the viewers up, okay? Or is this a cutscene? Okay, after the cutscene.
Oh wait, what's going on?
That looks like a giant alligator. Mouth.
Oh no, we're good. Looks like.
Yeah? Can I start the conversation?
Yeah.
Whoa. Are you sure?
I think
looks
so.
like a giant
We're
pillar of purple fire.
Teleporting to different locations.
Okay.
Wait, what does this do?
It's teleporter.
What? Going to purple?
Well, no, I just said like there's a giant pillar of purple fire.
This like I think this is like the Mega Man thing. Yeah, it is.
Oh, it's a boss rush?
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Yeah, I think this is an enemy rush, but yeah.
Okay. So, can you talk?
Yeah, we're good now.
Okay.
Okay, so I was.
Let me film in, okay?
Go for it.
I was talking about how my brother and I are going to do a Let's Play in Tomb Raider, the definitive version. And the definitive version is what they're bringing out for next-gen consoles when they up-res all the graphics and they bring it out with all the DLC for $60. Okay.
Right.
And then I said, it's rumored that they're doing that with Skyrim as well. Now, as of this recording, today was supposed to be the announcement of something. I haven't been keeping up with it,
Right.
so I don't know. But as of this recording, I'm not sure what the announcement by Bethesda is.
Right.
Okay, so continue.
Well, I was saying that when you said that, it reminded me of Elder Scrolls Online, and about how.
Did you absolutely screw it up?
Well, I've heard, yeah, I've heard they have. But what I was going to bring up was the fact that I don't get it. I don't get Elder Scrolls Online. Like, the whole point of Elder Scrolls is that you can. The world is huge, and it gets updated regularly, and it gets mods and all that stuff. But you can play by yourself. Like, but you can play the game when you want. Like, the whole thing about MMOs is, like, the downside to MMOs is that you have to have people to help you. Like,
yeah.
so to me, like, an Elder Scrolls Online game is like Elder Scrolls -1, because Elder Scrolls is everything that an MMO is, minus the fact that you need people. You need people, quote unquote. Like,
Okay, but I mean, I could say the same thing about Final Fantasy.
yeah. Well, I mean, you mean like 11?
Yeah, because 11's an MMO, but
Yeah, 11's
like,
an
all
MMO.
the ones before that were single player.
Player, yeah. The difference is like 11 is like making good strides to make it so that it's playable by yourself, which is nice.
Maybe that's what Elder Scrolls is doing.
Yeah, but it already has that in the original. I don't know. Because like the
I
old
know-
Final Fantasy games, right? They were single player experiences, and once they were finished, they were finished.
Yeah.
MMOs have the cool benefit of being like a permanent world where it's like things are constantly updated and change.
Yeah.
So that's the benefit. But the thing is, Elder Scrolls already has that as a single player experience.
Yeah, but here's
So-
the thing. Like, whenever you talk to people that dig Bethesda games, Fallout, Elder Scrolls, whatever, everyone says the same thing. Man, I wish I could play this cooperatively.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never had that desire.
I've had that desire ever since Fallout 3.
Really?
But Elder Scrolls Online, it was super cool to me. Not anymore. I play on console. I don't want to have to pay $60 for the game and then pay a $15 subscription fee every month.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that.
I paid a subscription fee for 11, but it's worth it.
Well, it's also different on PC because on PC, you're playing PC, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. PC, people tend to stick with one game and play that mostly. Like on
Yeah.
PC, right? Like if it's an MMO, they pick that game and that's all they're gonna play.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
But me, I'm gonna be playing a whole bunch of games.
right. And not only that, but I mean, like, playing 11 has actually kind of saved me money in the long run because it's a game that I enjoy a lot, and so it's pretty much the only game. So some months it's the only game I've ever bought or played. So it actually saves money kind of in the long run, you know?
Yes and no. How much is your subscription fee, if you don't mind me asking?
Like $12.
So $12 a month?
Yeah.
Alright, so...
$13.
Yeah, okay, I guess. I mean, it's like buying
Yeah,
two games.
if a game is like $40, like if DS game is like $40 and the console game is like $50,
Console games are 60.
60, 50, 60. So, you know, $15 a month
Yeah, so it's like...
for a game that you play all the time and you enjoy it a lot, you know?
Yeah, but if it's
Worth it.
$15 a month, that's a game every 4 months. Yours is a game every 5 months.
Right. Oh.
Now that's fine if I was only going to be playing Elder Scrolls. Then yeah,
Yeah,
fine,
yeah,
whatever. but I'm not going to. Elder
Right.
Scrolls is fine. If it was a Fallout MMO, I'd play that way more.
Right.
But Elder Scrolls, yeah, it's cool, but I mean, it's not my cup of tea. So I just wish there was Skyrim with a buddy. That's all I want.
Right, yeah. No.
Can run around and hunt dragons together and do whatever.
Yeah, you know, that is definitely valid. I mean, like, I think maybe what they should have done is made Elder Scrolls game and just made it like have multiplayer functionality. And that would have been like better than having an MMO with a subscription fee.
Yeah, because here's the thing, right? Like, have you ever like played like Skyrim or any Elder Scrolls or any Fallout and be like, man, my companion is stupid.
Sure.
Imagine having that companion being like your buddy. Right? That's way better.
Yeah, that's better. Yeah.
It's way better.
Yeah.
Now, obviously,
There's
in
a-
Fallout, you'd have to like take out bats. Or
There's a
something.
downside to that, of course, because if your buddy isn't online or whatever, or you know you can only play for a little bit, it's hard to orchestrate that. You know, with
Yeah, but that's. I mean, it's.
I mean, the benefit with AI partners sometimes is that you can make progress and shoot.
I'm just saying, I would rather have a buddy that plays sometimes than an AI that's stupid all the time.
Hmm.
That's just me. I know I'm not like everyone else, but that's me.
Yeah.
I also think that's a thing that games are severely lacking these days.
What?
Co-op.
You think?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I think co-op is like all the rage these days.
But like there's okay, games with like co-op thrown in, yes, but not a co-op game. Like a game that from the ground up was like, this is gonna be co-op.
Okay. Yeah.
Or even a good co-op game. Good co-op games are hard to come by now. At least the ones that I've seen.
Yeah.
Like, I can't even name like 3 co-op games that came out in the past 5 months. Or 3 games that even had co-op. Now again, I'm not a PC guy, so I don't count like indie titles, right? I'm counting like, or I'm also not counting like Xbox Live Arcade. Like I'm counting like full retail $60 release that has co-op. Like the Army of Two series comes to mind.
Right.
Some of the Call of Duties, all of the Halos.
Yeah, I figured you think of those first off, right?
Yeah, but I mean like they don't. Like they might have a co-op mode like a Horde or you know what I mean, like a wave-based survival mode.
Right.
But they don't have like, oh my gosh, they don't have like a story. I almost just died there. I'm just gonna get out of here. I'm just gonna cheese it out of here.
Yeah. Cardinals really
Goodness.
bad. Yeah.
Donald being useless as ever.
Yeah. Well, he's a mage. He doesn't have much defense.
That's
Or
fine.
or HP.
Or brains either. He never heals me.
He he sometimes heals you.
Never when I really need it apparently. Or else I wouldn't have lost against Fire Behemoth.
I don't know. You had like half a bar left too, and he killed you.
Well, I was trying to heal. I was
Yes.
mashing the button. Gosh!
Oh man, you think these guys are bad? You gotta wait till Kingdom Hearts 2. There's an enemy type that is notorious.
Like, when you think of co-op games, like, can you name, like, 3 co-op games off just the top of your head? That aren't MMOs. Like, MMOs aren't co-op in my opinion.
Like,
Games that have a cooperative story mode.
no cooperative story mode. They have co-op in them.
Like, a game... I count a game that's like a single player with another person. I'll count that. Like, single player with drop and drop out co-op.
Oh, okay. So like Diablo 3 or Borderlands 2.
That's an MMO. Diablo's an MMO, isn't it?
Not really. It's because like it's a game that you play by yourself, but you can also play with other people, like locally.
I always thought that was an MMO. I guess not. Okay, so Diablo, Borderlands
2.
Yeah.
And then like Super Mario 3D World, for example.
Okay, but that's not online.
No, but does it have to be online? Is that what you said?
Well, I would like to have an online option because all my friends I play with live in the States.
Right. Okay. Okay. So yeah, I mean there are a few.
Yeah, but I mean that's another thing is like Borderlands 2, for instance. I just bought it recently and I've been going through it. We already beat the game. We're on our second playthrough. and that's fine and dandy. Like, my friend loves the second playthrough better than the first playthrough because it's more challenging, but I'm like...
You go out the door?
This door?
Other door.
Other door. This door?
Yeah.
But I'm just like, yeah, but this is all story that I know already.
Mm-hmm.
So we're basically just doing, like, side missions.
Right.
Which have no story.
Mm.
So it's like, what's the point? Why can't I have... Like, Gears of War is a great example. Gears of War is a game that is initially single-player, but if you add... You're playing as a squad... You're playing as one guy in a squad of soldiers. Right. So it makes sense to be able to have co-op, and the co-op fits well.
Right.
And they even, like, even in the second and third game, they made it just as much about other characters as the main character.
Okay, right.
So it's like, oh, now you actually care about so-and-so. It's not just about you. They're not one-dimensional characters anymore.
Right.
So when you play co-op, and for instance, when a player dies, or something, not a player, but like when the character in the game dies,
right?
It's like that's a huge impact, because not only is that the person that was playing with you, now they're playing as someone else, it's like, just, like, there goes their story.
Right.
It's like killing another main character.
I guess, you know, where I come from is like, I've been playing 11.
Wow, did they steal all my money? Oh, no, they didn't.
No. I've been playing Final Fantasy 11 for like 7 years now. And, I don't know, I guess for me, to see the game kind of become a game that I could play by myself and play when I want, and then stop when I want to stop, is really good. Because for the past, like, you know, 5 years or so, when I was playing it, it was a game where you literally couldn't do anything by yourself. Like, it was a game where if you wanted to level, if you wanted to accomplish anything in the game, you needed help to do it.
Yeah, but it's an MMO, so like I mean, when the game is building up only an online audience, that makes sense.
Yeah,
but when you have it, like, I can't think of a good game or a good story mode that is fully based in co-op. Even Borderlands is like, yeah, play it by yourself. It's better with friends, but you can play it by yourself.
Yeah.
I mean, other than Army of Two, which is like people say, well, like the game creators are like, play this with a friend. Just do it. Just play with a friend. You know what I mean? I can't think of any, and I love co-op. I'm a sucker for co-op. But
yeah, co-op can be good.
Because sometimes you don't always want everything to be adversarial, multiplayer. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just want to, like, hang out with your buddy, have a good time, and basically watch a movie. Like, well, not really watch. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, just experience the story.
Right, experience the story, right.
And you can both talk about it on the fly and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
It's just a nice feeling. It's kind of like earlier when we were talking about cartoons. Like, if I had a group of people watching the cartoons with me, I would watch them more often. Because it's a group experience that we can talk about instantly.
That's interesting.
That's why I love watching Walking Dead with people, because it's like every commercial break, we're talking about the episode. What just happened? What'd you think of that? Like, why do you think that happened? What do you think this character's going to do next? You know what I mean?
Right.
So,
no, I gotcha. I just think it's interesting that you consider watching most television as a group experience, because most people think of it as a lone experience.
Yeah.
So it's interesting that you think that, which is interesting. I mean, there's something to it, you know, because isn't that really what you do on, like, message boards and forums and stuff? Is like you watch a show, you play a game, and you find people who watch the show or play the game with, like, that you also played or watched.
Yeah.
And you talk to them about it.
Yeah,
you know?
that's like, okay, so if we were doing a Let's Play, like me and you, we never started this channel, right? We would play a game, say the Walking Dead game, because we played those games, and you still haven't played second season, which you do.
No, I know.
But we play the games, and then we would go to like our little group of friends at work. We would hang out at their house, and then they would all talk about stuff. And then I would instantly make a beeline for you. So, like, the Walking Dead episode came out.
Right.
Let's see if you played it.
Yeah.
If you played it, what'd you think?
Yeah, it's.
You know what I mean? Isn't that crazy when so and so did so, and then, gosh, I can't hit him with the guy in the way. So that's totally what it was. Like the Let's Play is just, it's basically like just playing a game with a friend and talking about it, and then having a whole bunch of people play it with you.
Yeah, it's a kind of a group experience in itself, you know. It's
Like, there's a reason Let's Plays are so popular. And it's because people love to hear other people's takes on it.
Yeah, there's definitely a communal aspect to Let's Plays.
Yeah.
Video games in general. Yeah, because I mean, even though I do prefer games that are single player, I still look up on forums and people about what people are saying. You know,
Yeah.
Even though I prefer watching, well, I usually end up watching shows by myself. I look up on the forums to see what everyone's talking about. So yeah, no, that's a good point.
So I just think co-op, they need more co-op.
But I mean, co-op has only been getting more and more pervasive as time has gone on. Like there was no co-op in the 90s. Virtually.
Well, yeah.
Virtually.
There wasn't strictly co-op games, you're right.
There was like, Mario Kart or
Mario
something.
Kart, Battletoads.
Battletoads,
It's a horrible example.
DKC.
Oh,
We're doing
I forgot about this.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's okay, it's fine.
Horrible
There's no
controls.
Ursula here. She
Thank goodness.
She can't hurt you anymore.
She spins for 30 hours. Can't get away from her grasp.
Did you end up editing that episode yet? As
Yeah,
this recording?
it's done, yeah.
Nice. I can't wait to see it.
Oh my gosh. It's called, I think it's called Suffer With Us. Suffer With Us. I told you about it. I didn't edit any of it out.
But what?
I didn't edit any of it out.
Why?
Because I said in the episode, I said, I'm not cutting any of this. Because I think I cut the first Ursula fight.
Okay.
Some of it. But the second one, I was like, you're watching it too.
Oh my goodness.
This is what we're talking about. This is the group experience.
I guess.
We can all experience the hatred for Ursula and why My Little Mermaid is a not very good movie.
I don't know. I think My Little Mermaid is pretty good.
My Little Mermaid?
Little Mermaid, right?
Little Mermaid, yeah.
Is that how you say it? Oh.
Yeah, it's just Little Mermaid,
Okay.
right? Isn't it?
I think so, right? You
Yeah.
said My Little Mermaid.
Did I? I
Yeah.
thought you said My Little Mermaid.
You said it. Whatever.
We both said My Little Mermaid.
Right. Anyway.
I'm on the roof now.
Yeah. So I mean, I guess it makes sense, but I don't know. It just feels kind of odd that you would torture.
Oh, it totally
our
feels
audience.
odd. But you know what? I had to go through that hell. So I mean,
I suppose.
I've never seen these giant fish over here to my right. I'm just trying to ignore them. These guys.
You were talking about. You kept asking me before, like at dinner. What class would I choose, like in an RPG, right? And
Yeah.
you kept whittling me down.
Well, yeah, because I was like, if you're not a mage, and you picked everything else that used magic.
Yeah. Absolutely.
No, because the whole point of being a mage is to use magic. So if I'm asking you something other than a mage, I'm saying something other than magic.
Right.
If you had to fight with something other than magic.
Yeah, but see, Octo didn't specify. Like at first, he was just saying if you didn't want to be a blue mage, then what kind of mage what kind of job would you want to be? So I picked another mage job, and he was like, no, you understand and stuff.
Yeah, no mages.
So I had to get through like 6 jobs before I picked the job that he was acceptable.
Everything that was magic.
It's because they're more interesting to me.
Nah. And then I said thief, assassin, or archer. Those are my 3.
No, and then Octo said,
well, no, my three were thief and assassin. To me, are kind of the same thing.
Right.
They're really similar. Then I would pick archer if I wasn't one of those. Ah, sweet. And then I would pick what did I say? Battle mage. Being my third?
Yeah, like a sword spell blade type thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just funny because like eventually Octo got down to the point where he's like, so how long am I gonna have to wait till I get down to the part where you pick thief or assassin?
Yeah.
And I was like, pretty long.
I had to explain to you why those jobs are interesting.
Yeah. No, after you explained to me, it made sense. It's just.
Because those are the most interesting.
But we were but then we got talking about like why they're interesting. Like, because you said you find them strategic.
Yeah.
Well, I find mages strategic.
And I came up with your strategy is like chess, and my strategy is like poker.
Right.
Where
So it's
my whole job is to deceive you, where your whole job is to know exactly what's going to happen.
Yeah, like I prefer to like plan things out and try a strategy and see how it goes.
Like, yeah, I'm the type of guy that will on purpose, in stealth games, leave bodies around.
Yeah.
Just to alert the guards to screw with them.
See, I don't think like that.
To see how the AI reacts. So if I ever get into a situation where I get caught, or they actually find a body that I hid, I know how to react.
I see. See, I don't think like that. I just think, okay...
We solve problems in different ways.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
It's like, oh, hey, there's a guy who's there, he's got certain parameters, certain stats, and how do I counter his stats? So, my thinking is strategically is more akin to Pokemon, where it's like, you're in a situation, okay, I have this move set, or this, you know, element or whatever, and how do I counter my opponent's elements?
Where
where you're more like...
Yeah. I always, like, the dark Pokemon, right?
Right.
They, to me, are the most interesting. Because they're
the most, like assassins.
Yeah, they're the most devious.
Yeah.
But they're not... They don't play like I want them to play.
Some of them do.
I have yet to find one. But
what do you want?
I don't find many dark types.
What do you want?
I want one that's very much like... When you attack me, I benefit from it. Because that's how I play... That's how I play everything. I want you to go first and make a mistake.
Right.
But Pokemon doesn't play like that because you can't have a turn-based battle like that properly. At least... Okay, I've never had a Wobbuffet. I didn't even know he was a dark type. I thought he was...
He's not a dark type, he's psychic.
Psychic, okay.
But he's got... His whole gimmick is that he benefits depending on how much your target is like, hurting you, you know, because he counters and stuff. That's his whole gimmick. And he's got Destiny Bond, so that when your opponent kills you, they kill themselves.
Yeah. That's my favorite move.
Yeah?
In all of Pokemon.
Right.
That's usually the first thing I cast.
Right.
I'm like, oh, you pull out your super powerful Pokemon? Destiny Bond.
Yes.
Have fun.
Who else? Well, Swagger, the move Swagger.
Yeah, I like that move. I don't really have it on a lot of my Pokemon because not a lot of Pokemon that I find learn it. I'm doing a Nuzlocke right now. Right. So it's not like I can go out and go hunt for a Wobbuffet.
Oh yeah, it'd be Nuzlocke, yeah.
Yeah. So I guess I gotta go up here. Which one? Oh, no, this one. Camera, please. Camera. Oh, camera. Okay.
There's other things too. Probably other moves. Ditto, Imposter Ditto.
Yeah, I've never even fought a Ditto.
Oh, okay.
I've never seen a Ditto in the wild.
Try on that door. No.
Oh, it's the. I don't know where to go. I think that's all of them.
Yeah, go down.
Go down. Get it.
Alright, I go.
Just gonna go down. I was gonna see if that was all of them. See if I can leave. I don't even know where.
Go to that door. The door to the left. There.
Oh, okay.
Imposter Ditto is great because like your opponent will do something, and it'll be like, oh, I'm gonna throw this really powerful guy who's gonna counter you, and then you throw a Ditto, because he's an Imposter Ditto, he immediately transforms into your opponent.
Why am I in 100 Acre Woods?
Because we went through all the worlds, right?
Where's Pooh?
He's not here.
Is he?
No, he's okay. He's okay. Go save because it's.
Is it time?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, next time we will continue this interesting conversation.
As well as fight a big boss.
Big boss?
Yeah.
With a big old health bar?
Yeah.
Fantastic.